Welcome back to the channel. Today we are covering car wrap design, especially the side and back part. I'm going to break it down so simply that even someone who has never touched Photoshop before will understand the logic behind it. We are learning every stage like what a wrap actually is, how to set up your file, how to prepare your car photo, how to design the side and back, and most important, how to export it correctly for prints. Let's start from the very beginning. Before we open Photoshop, we need two things. Number one, photos of the car. We need a side photo and back photo. But here is the important part. The photo must be taken straight. Not from an angle, not from above. Straight like you are standing right beside the car and looking directly at it. If the photo is taken from an angle, your design will look weird on the real car. So park the car in front of plain wall, good light and shoot it straight. Or you can use photo from the internet. But make sure that is the same car and model you are designing for. So we want real measurements here. How long is the car side? How tall is the back? You can find this on the car brand's website or just measure it by yourself with a tape. We need this so that when we design in Photoshop, everything is the right size. If we skip this, the design might look great on the screen but completely wrong on the actual car. Before we put the car photo in Photoshop, we need to set up the canvas the right way. Think of the canvas like a blank paper. If your paper is the wrong size or the wrong shape, your drawing won't fit properly on the car. So we use measurements we took earlier to set the correct size. For example, if the side of the car is 4 meter long and 1.5 meter tall, our canvas would match that shape. You don't have to work at the exact full size. In that way, the project file would be too big, but the shape must match same width to height ratio. For that, I have a formula. I simply divide original width and length by 2. In that way, the file size is reduced to half. If still file size is too big, so we can divide by 3 also. A quick but critical word on colors. Always work in CMYK color mode in Photoshop, not RGB. RGB is for screens, CMYK is for printing. Note, we can use pre-made templates available on the internet. But I showing you from the base. If that template is not available, then you are not stuck. You can still make that wrap design. Now we need some design ideas. For reference, you can check Pinterest or ChatGPT. I also do the same. I will give all the details to ChatGPT and I tell to ChatGPT like make some wrap design with these details, and that is purely for reference and inspiration. But also make sure what your client like. Ask some reference from them as well. I know they also have some. If not, then you can show your reference. By doing this, you save time. Now before we start designing, we need to prepare our car photo properly. This is one of the most important steps and most beginners skip it. Don't skip it. Think of it like painting room. Before you paint, you put tape around the windows and edges so the paint doesn't go where it shouldn't. We are doing the exact same thing here but digitally. So as you saw earlier, we added some measurement. So I showing again what measurements we are working. Here we need to switch CMYK. I put car's length to width because we working on side, and height means how tall that car is. So I also divided it by 2, and this is same artboard we get. Now we need to add image and scale it to the corners. If we scale it to the corners and all measurement is good, then it will align perfectly. Like you can see, there is less space. Now we need to do one thing. We need to mask all the paint. So here you can see the white portion. So we mask all of that white. So I carefully mask all of that white with pen tool. Now I created that mask. Then we just mask that. So you can see tires, windows and lights available there. Now we will just duplicate it and remove the mask, and we can drag it below and make it as multiply. We have both layers. We press Ctrl G. We just rename that group and lock it. Okay, now we test there that, and we use yellow color here and drag value. Then we can see color is applied to the car. Okay, once everything is separated into its own layer, you can design on the body panels without accidentally covering windows or light. Welcome back to the design. That is our previous color. Now client want white, so we switching to white. Now we need to add a rectangle. Now we choosing little dark color. Yeah, that's looking good to me. I have logo. So I added that logo here. Now after selecting rectangle, I pressing Ctrl T and then again pressing Ctrl and then Shift and then moving this lower point to left side so that we can get that tilted effect in that rectangle. Now I just duplicating that rectangle and picking that color from logo, orange color. Press I on the keyboard and we have that orange color. I just simply drag it below of that black color and press select that orange color layer and then press Ctrl T and again Ctrl plus Shift, then tilt that rectangle left side, so we get this line, this effect on line, whatever you can say. Then again you duplicate and then again you pick that yellow color and then Ctrl T and Ctrl Shift and then drag again. Now it's looking good to me. I select all three rectangle and drag behind. Now I need to add a shape here. Now I need to add another shape of orange color so that both shape get mixed to each other. So it is making effect like that orange color traveling here. That space we can use it for tagline or some text. So client send us some text. Here is the text. I simply paste here. Now I changing that color to white of the text. I changing font I using enter. I like that font. Whatever you like you can use. Decreasing weight, so I using like a regular one and value is bold one. Yeah, I like this one. So our text is on that panel, not on the left panel. Now that's looking good to me. Now I have other details like these text. So for these I planning to use icon. So I added two circle here. I finding some icons for them on the flat icon. Now only this information is pending. Pasting number first and then we changing the font to enter. Because that is the main thing from which client will contact that business, so that is very important to make it big. So I using a rectangle to highlight it. Then I duplicating again and then choosing that yellow color, and that looking good to me. I putting that number here and making it big. Now I putting another icon of call icon, like so. Here this is I am. This looks good to me. Now we have this call for plea, like CTA. We can call it CTA. Font I will change to enter medium. And another text below. This website. That is roughly done. The side of the car is your biggest canvas and your most visual surface. This is where the main design lives. A few rules to always keep in mind. Rule number 1. Keep it readable. If there is a text or logo, make sure it is large enough to read from a distance. Imagine someone driving past the car at 60 km per hour. Can they read it in 2 seconds? If yes, you are good. Rule 2. Use contrast, light design on dark background or dark design on light background. Never put yellow text on white car. Nobody will see it. Strong contrast is what makes a wrap stand out on the road. Rule 3. Follow the car shape. The side of a car has curves, door handles and windows designed around them, not through them. Your key elements like logo, text, graphics should sit flat on the body panels. Here you can see we just created a new project, and I just showing you how to add width and height for the back design. So as we can see here, we don't have anything, like we don't know how much the measurement is. So what I going simply here on Google Chrome. You can simply search your car width and height. So we get many websites. So I opening that one, and here you can see dimensions. So for these dimensions we need to check, like what is the length of the car, what is the width of the car, and what is the height of the car. So for back we need back width, okay, and we need height. So we don't need length here. Length of the car is how lengthy is car is. We don't want that here. We want that only for side, because we designing for side, and that is length. So on side panel we use length as width, because we using side perspective, side view. So that is width for us, and tall height of the car is tall. How tall is the car? So height we use every time, like car is the same, height is the same always, but width and length we need to use it accordingly. So here we using width of the car. So you can see the first one is length, and this is width, and this is height. So I just type 90, 30, and we have height 17, 50. Resolution we put at least 100 cm by k, and we divide that by 2. Okay, so for reducing file size, if we work actual size, the file size is too heavy to handle and our system will crash. So in that way we can design easily. Now we need to simply create that, and you can see we have that box. Now we can download an image Toyota of our car. Whatever your car is, you can simply type your car name and back view. So we get many pictures like that. We can start design on that. So if I drag and drop this here, and if we simply scale to the bottom and try to match it with our box, it should fit perfectly. Little bit gap is okay, but it should fit almost perfectly with that box, because that is our canvas where we designing. Okay, and on top you can see little bit space, but that is fine. Okay, so now we need to separate all the white color, all the white portion, like we did for the side. We need to mask it. So here I have this, and I already masked this. You can see this portion I masked. See, and I masked this also, this badge and this number plate, because our wrap will not go here. Now I just using that as a multiply layer, and then I put some black rectangle, because we designed side as black, so we need to match that black with back. So I can show again, like if I after that I draw a rectangle here, black this is another color, so I checking with I picking black one. So you can see we have black color. Now we need to start design. So I using that yellow color and reducing the size of that rectangle. Okay, now I just duplicating this rectangle again and picking that orange color, and orange color I drag it below, and top layer is our this yellow layer, yellow rectangle. So we get this orange strip and this yellow portion, and where we put our website. So we have website details here. Now you can see this font is not suiting, so we using Webas Nue. Yeah, I like Webas Nue. That is good font. That's called condensed font. Condensed is the category. Condensed means these letters are like less width. Now we have to add services. So what we do here? We simply like we have some 1 2 3 6 services, so we make a strip for them, like this strip is yellow, then we duplicate this again and make bottom strip to orange. Now we align it properly, then above strip we hold and drag right side, so we get little bit this orange strip, and we select both and press Ctrl Shift hold both, then we simply do like that, like this or that. Okay, so we duplicate all these and we use it like repetition. We scale down a little bit to adjust. We increase spacing little bit so that our text have proper space. Now we just make all of them as a smart object and duplicate them. Press Ctrl T, right click, then flip horizontal and we drag it to the right side. Yeah, right side. Now we need to add text for all of these. So we have text here. We change that color to white for max visibility. Yeah, this looks good to me. Now we need another service here. Now we simply duplicate all of these and drag it to the right side, and we change alignment to right alignment, and now we need to paste all other service as well. Now we have logo, so we use the logo here. Okay, so we have number also, so we need to put number. And we duplicate it again, then we copy that CTA. We use font tinter. That is very clean font. On the number we also change the font, like enter bold. Yeah, that is looking good to me. Now we have that icon like we used last time, call icon. We changing that color to white. Now we need to check like where is the space, so we can use that space properly. Like you can see here some panel but that is shadow of the panel, not actual panel, so that is all glass, so we just need to draw on the glass, and that is almost done. But you can take time and align proper. I just showed you to roughly draw, like roughly make the wrap, but take time and design properly. The back of the car is smaller but very important, because that is what people see when they are stuck behind the car in traffic. It is free advertising for as long as that car on the road. Keep the back design simple and clean. A logo, a website URL or a phone number work best here. Don't overcrowd it, less is more on the back. The back has a license plate area, rear lights and bumper lines. Your design needs to account for those cutouts. The installer will cut around them, so make sure nothing important is sitting on those zones. Export the file. Once your design is complete, export it as PDF or high resolution TIFF. These formats keep the quality sharp when printed at full car size. Always send your layer template file along with flattened export, so the print shop can see exactly how everything lines up. Label your file clearly. Side design, back design, final export. Don't send file name like untitled, pre-final, final. Keep it professional. And that is the full process from a blank car photo to print ready wrap design. I hope you learned something new. If yes, please like this video and subscribe my channel. See you in the next one. Take care.